Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the San Francisco Giants taking on the New York Yankees. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And we got a rubber match on our hands today, partner.
Yeah, the final game of a 3-game set. They've split the first two, and regardless of how important a series is within the larger picture of the season, it's a game you want to get up for. Every series win feels good, so we should see a fun matchup in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just a little bit away from first pitch and towing the slab, Luis Severino.
Well, a very solid ERA last season, just a little over 3. And when you've got a guy like that taking the mound for you, the offense is definitely expected to score 4 runs at least, unless they're really struggling. So more times than not, when he's on the bump, you're going to win the ball game if you just do your part as an offense. So last year, great year. He wants to repeat that or even improve. And I think there is some room for improvement. He's got good stuff. It's just executing from hitter to hitter.
Thairo Estrada leading things off and takes a strike. Severino kicks, deals. That clips the corner.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Snap throw.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Now it's J.D. Davis. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Severino, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a slider, a cutter, and he works in a 2-seamer. Severino. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 1-1. Swing and a miss.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there. It just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
And down on strikes he goes. Snap throw.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Jock Peterson, the next to hit, takes outside, coming off a 4-hit effort in yesterday's game. Pitch misses, and the count is 2-0. That one missed.
That's the ball.
The pitch.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball, 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
And that's ball 4.
Ball 4. Take your base.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Now batting Mitch Haniger. And ball 1 to the right fielder. Swing and a miss, and the count even at 1.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch, perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
Peterson leads off first with 2 down to the inning. One, two now.
That's the ball.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout, just didn't locate it very well.
Haniger started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and Woody Keller right on it. Says he held up. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
2 walks in the first has to be some cause for concern. I mean, you're talking about a guy you want to pitch deep into the ball game. It's not going to help with the pitch count right there. They can't afford to hand out free bases at this rate.
And that'll bring up Brandon Crawford. In there for strike 1. First and second, 2 down. That one misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Righty delivers. Line drive. That's a fair ball inside third. Headed for the plate. He will score. On the board first, it's 1-zip.
Comes through with the RBI. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. First pitch, and he just misses.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Just missed. Mike Yastrzemski, originally drafted by the Orioles, 14th round out of Vanderbilt in 2013. The Giants got him in March of 2019. And San Francisco's really where he got a shot to play. And the right-hander deals. And that's in for a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Two and one now. Severino. Good eye right there.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. And it is gone. His first homer of the year, and they tack on to their lead. It's 4-0.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
So here's Wade now. And that's in there for strike 1.
Well, it's not the inning he was planning on to begin this start, but you've got to find a way to shake things off and give your team some length and put up some zeros.
0-2 as he waves at that one.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
And the 0-2.
That's the ball.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Cabrera squeezes it, and that's the inning. One more look at the big blow for the Giants. Bye-bye, baby, a 3-run homer. It's now a 4-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. back in the Bronx. Today's starting pitcher, Sean Manaea.
Yeah, his ERA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. You know, one of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
Bottom of the first, and stepping in for the Yankees, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Swing and a miss. And that is strike one. And a good eye there. The 1-1. Late with the swing there.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Here's a 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The wind and the pitch. Ground ball to the right side. Takes it himself. One up, one down. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
Here's DJ LeMahieu. Hitless of the first two games of the series. He's 0 for 8. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Stud. When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner. Got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat. That's the kind of guy that every year you expect him to be in the All-Star game and have a Gold Glove, if not a Platinum Glove.
That one ripped. Can't get there, base hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And he pulls in with a double for his first hit of the year.
Everything came together for him. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
Here is Aaron Judge. 2 homers in the game yesterday, so he's feeling good coming in. In there, and it's 0-1. So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman that elite?
Well, Boog, one of the things I think about immediately are just the feet. Does he have good feet? Is he able to quickly react? And when you have good feet, you've got soft hands. And soft hand defenders are able to make tough plays look easy.
Next pitch misses, and it's 2-1. And Chris, beyond the fact that he's so incredible defensively, he also can swing the stick. Check swing, and he held up. LeMahieu leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And he walked him.
Ball 4, take your base.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
First and second, 1 out. And now it's Giancarlo Stanton. Ball 1 there. Singy, we think of Giancarlo Stanton with the big-time power as a baseball player, but he was actually recruited to play football at USC. Foul ball. One out. Runners at first and second. That one finds the corner, And that is strike two.
Oh, he's built like a superhero, so that doesn't surprise me at all. And one thing about him, as we talk about guys like Aaron Judge, Giancarlo Stanton in the same conversation in terms of exit velocity.
The 2-2. Grounder might be two. Glove flip for one. Over to first, but it's offline.
Well, that was going to be a really tough one to turn two on. So a nice job to get the out at second right there. Hold on to the baseball. Shortstop clearly paid the price, but that kind of comes with the territory.
Anthony Rizzo steps to the plate. Hitless in the series so far. He's 0 for 7. First offering misses the mark. When you look at the common thread for guys that are elite level hitters, hitting the ball hard is a place you start. And Giancarlo Stanton is a guy that since he's been in the league has been right at the top of the list.
Yeah, Boog, Stanton has hit more 115 mile per hour plus home runs than any other player during the StatCast era.
2-0 to count. Here it comes. Good eye right there. Next pitch in for a strike, 3-1.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
And a payoff pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Stays alive. And the pitch. Got him swinging. Pulled the string on the changeup. Yanks strand a pair. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Top of the second, Michael Conforto will climb in.
The left fielder, number 8, Michael Conforto.
Severino back to work. Inside, just missed. Singy, he wasn't real sharp in the first, got hit around, but really more so, didn't throw a ton of strikes.
Well, he's just got to find a way to settle down. He was clearly fighting himself out there, not really finding the strike zone, walking batters. So we'll see if he can get back on track and fill up the zone a little bit more.
Time to check on our umpires. Earl Hendricks calling balls and strikes.
Yeah, well-liked umpire, Boog. Pretty consistent with his zone, so if you're familiar with him and how he works, you won't get too surprised by anything. Sometimes he'll give a little bit off the corner, but nothing too crazy at all.
The next pitch misses. 3-1. Singy, what kind of strike zone is most frustrating for hitters?
I'd say off the plate, away, and down. And why? Those are the toughest locations to hit the baseball.
The wind of the pitch. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all four guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can... Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He circles the bases, and they add a run. It's 5-0. A
a good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
This is Joey Bart. In there for strike one. And he deals. Foul ball there. Pitch misses there, and the count is 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Guys become defensive, and all of a sudden, for the hitter, that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Next offering is downstairs.
Luis Severino, when healthy, he is one of the top pitchers in the American League. When he's going good, he's getting ahead in the count. I love that his mechanics are very simple, very repeatable delivery.
Struck him out swinging. Slider got him for strike three.
Well, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
Davis in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Next offering is in for a strike.
1-1.
Two down, nobody on. Ripped to third and picked on a hop. Throw on to Rizzo, and that'll do it. It's a run for the Giants on the solo blast. And the lead is now 5-0. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show.
Many years ago we saw this possibility, but we didn't have a way. Maybe we have found it.
Bottom of the second. Here's the second baseman, Gleyber Torres. He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100.
Possibly thinking about home run number 100 here. He's just one shy of that milestone.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
All over that one right there. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here.
Oswaldo Cabrera stepping in now for the Yankees. Good power, not great in the OBP department. And that's in there for strike one. Up the middle. Gets it to first. That's one out, the bottom of the second.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball. And then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance. Had to try to, in the air, get his shoulders turned and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
ground ball left side. Bart gets it to first. Now 2 out. And now Bader up to the plate.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
Next pitch is popped up. Wade puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. So a leadoff double, but they can't cash it in. We head on down to the top of the third. It's the Giants 5 and the Yankees nothing. On to the third inning, and Jock Peterson stands in.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His third inning so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. Peterson starting as the designated hitter, hitting third in the lineup, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. Kicks and fires. And that one fouled off.
Well, these Giants doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. Not only have they already put up a bunch of runs on the board, but they've also made the starter work really hard out there.
One and two here. And there's a ball.
Like I said, his pitch count is high, so I got to expect they'll be turning to their bullpen sooner than they had hoped.
Swings through it for the K. Pulled the string on the changeup. Mitch Haniger will hit next. He walked and came around to score his first time up. Out there to center. He makes the grab. That's out number 2.
The batter, number 35, shortstop.
Here's Crawford now. Open stance on that left side. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. You know, Chris, Brandon Crawford made his big league debut May 27th, 2011 at Milwaukee, and he hit a grand slam at his big league debut.
No, one thing I've always admired about him is his ability to handle left-handed pitching. Stays in the big part of the field and just has a nice swing path. Stays in the zone a long time.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Giants go down quietly as they are unable to add to their 5-0 lead.
Is this redemption for my soul?
Here at new Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. Kiner-Falefa, a former Gold Glove winner, 28 years old. And he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Hawaii. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. All right, so Monument Park out there in center field at Yankee Stadium. Have you gotten a chance to check that out?
Boog, I have seen it more after my playing career than I did as a player. But as a broadcaster, many times entering and exiting through the center field fence, particularly in the playoffs, get a chance to take a glimpse over. And I got to say, you do get some goosebumps.
Next pitch is downstairs. And now 2-2.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
That one the other way. Makes the grab, 1 away. And now it's DJ LeMahieu digging in. Doubled his first time up. There's a strike.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
1-1.
And a pitch. That one laced to center and a base hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Judge rips that one. That's down. One hops off the wall. LeMahieu around third. Cut off. Now a throw home. Not in time. He's safe as a run scores.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
And here is Giancarlo Stanton. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. And there's the strike. Stanton, a guy capable of hitting it a long way.
Oh, you can tell how comfortable he is. Look at that front foot on the line as he is close to the plate. But he can be very quick to a pitch that is down and in.
And a foul ball. He's a guy that's changed his stance over time. It's been a little more open, straight up, and now more closed.
One thing hitters will do, it's not so much about the stance, but it's what it does to the brain in terms of resetting and how they approach the pitcher. Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it, and not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Rizzo in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Next offering is in for a strike. Judge at second with 2 down. Next offering misses. Ball 1. And down on strikes. Good job at damage control right there. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. On to inning number 4. It's the Giants 5 and the Yankees 1. Back at Yankee Stadium as we go to the top of the 4th. Stepping in, Mike Yastrzemski.
For you growing up in New York City, I mean, you're a big sports fan. Tell me about your experience with the Yankees growing up.
I really went to Shea Stadium more than I did to Yankee Stadium. I grew up a Phillies fan. There was one game, though, that I went to as a kid. I sat in the upper deck. Way inside, gets out of the way. Singing 4 homers in 22 games at Old Yankee Stadium. What do you remember?
Well, I remember my rookie year hitting 2 in one game. And, you know, before that game in the clubhouse, there was a gentleman there who owned a suit company there in downtown Manhattan. And he said to me, "Hey, kid, you hit a home run in the game tonight. Come over to the store tomorrow and I'll give you a free suit."
Severino with another strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Here's Lamont Wade Jr. Fly to left his first time up.
So I went into the game. I happened to hit 2 when I walked into the store the next day, and he looked at me and said, "You're trying to put me out of business, aren't you?" And that was a great experience that I had as a rookie playing against the Yankees, playing in New York.
One down, base is empty. Fought off foul. So did Super Joe give you 2 suits?
Super Joe hooked me up with 2 suits.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Left-hand batter waits. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Kicks and deals. And that's in the dirt. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Right through there. Got him. And now 2 gone. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Conforto takes low, second trip to the plate in this one. And a 1-1. That one is upstairs. Two now.
Count's full.
In the air, left side. Cabrera on his way over. Pulls it in on the run. That is the inning. Giants down in order. They're up 5-1.
Running through all your OGs, they crying over boo-boos. I'm dodging the law, yogi. Smooth criminal style, crucial in any town. Young gunner got the cynical smile.
Welcome back. Bottom of the inning. Digging in. Gleyber Torres. Torres, a guy the Yankees acquired for Aroldis Chapman back in 2016.
He is fearless. You can't tell if he's been in this league for 8 years or 2 years.
And now the lefty.
That missed. That's the ball.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
2-0.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Here's a chopper to short. Crawford fires to first on the run. And Gleyber Torres retired. Oswaldo Cabrera stepping in now for the Yankees. Grounded out his first time. Line drive, and it gets down for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you got some real estate to run on, and such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
And up next for New York, Kyle Higashioka. And there's a strike. Cabrera, the base runner at first with 1 out. Line drive. That's a base hit out of the left center field.
was all over that one. A lot of hitters tell themselves, line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything, and pulled it into the gap nicely.
So digging in, Harrison Bader. First time up was a pop out. Check swing, but he went too far. It's 0-1. Runner at second here, one gone. Hit hard, that gets through. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
So up next, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Going one. Runners are at the corners, one away. On the ground, could be two. The underhand flip. Crawford tossed to second, over to first, safe.
I promise you, there are guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
Now it's LeMahieu up to hit. In there at the knees, and that's strike one. Singy, DJ LeMahieu earned a pretty cool distinction when he won the American League batting title with the Yankees in 2020. He became the first player in the modern era to win a batting title in both leagues. Remember, he won with the Rockies the batting title in the National League in 2016. The 0-1. Rips that one to right. Haniger makes the grab, and the inning is over. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Giants 5 and the Yankees 3. Back here in New York, we go to the top of the 5th. Now it's going to be Joey Bart.
Yeah, and when he won that title with the Rockies, a lot of people thought it was the Denver effect and just the amount of base hits that you can get in Coors Field, but he proved everyone wrong.
The pitch. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. The 1-1. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
All these Giants showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. The numbers say their chase rate, or swings at pitches outside the zone, is under 25%, and I think that's a big reason why they're scoring runs.
And now it's filled up.
By not chasing out of the zone, they're getting good pitches to hit. When you can do that, you have a much better chance to square up the baseball and do damage like they have so far.
So all filled up, Severino. And a swing and a miss. 1 away. Tyro Estrada to the plate. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Next pitch downstairs. Now 2-0.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
In there at the knees, strike one.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Check swing went around. 2-2. Strike three. Got him looking on the changeup.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Davis, the next to hit, takes ball one.
With 2 out and nobody on, you want to go right after this guy. He's the number 2 hitter, which means if he gets on, you've got some thunder coming up behind him.
The wind of the pitch. And another ball. There's a strike. And now the count filled up 3-2.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Fires over to first. And that is the third out of the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3 as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. Back at Yankee Stadium. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. Chris Judge has been an exit velocity monster, leading the league in exit velo in 17, 18, 19, 21, and 2022.
Yeah, he makes that hot corner at third base. It was a healthy cut, but the same can't be said for the contact. He got just enough of the ball to put it in play, and that's all he needed. Tough play for the defense on what was kind of a swinging bunt.
Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Pitch is in the dirt. Ball one. Judge gets his lead at first. Nobody out. That one is absolutely belted. He can't get there. It's a base hit. Haniger whips it in quickly, and 2 on now as they try to rally here.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. He really stung that pitch and drove it deep, but pretty surprised he didn't end up on second base right there. I think he probably should have, but you know what? We'll give credit to the defense for holding him to a long single.
And here is Anthony Rizzo. Chopper right side. He steps on the bag, and that is a big first out.
Now back, second baseman,
Gleyber Torres up to hit. Swinging a foul straight back.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
And now the 0-1. Ripped on the ground to second in plenty of time to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third. So 2 down now, and here is Oswaldo Cabrera, a switch hitter batting right. First pitch just misses. Runner at third, 2 away. In the dirt, blocked. And the runner stays where he is. Good hitters count the 2-0. Fouled off. He was late. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. 5 innings complete. It's the Giants 5 and the Yankees 4.
Look at me. Not measuring up how I want to be. Pleased with small things and downgrades. Never had to be new to me. Sold out shows on the road. Sold out for.
And welcome back. And now the DH, Jock Peterson. Here comes a pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
The 0-1. And he pumps it a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Righty to the plate. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Mitch Haniger. Haniger, a former All-Star, 32 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. There's a strike. Next one misses, and the count is 1-1. And the righty deals. And the count 1-2. Right-hander kicks, deals. And that's in the dirt.
2-2.
2-2. Haniger tries to hold up, appeal to first, and that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Now batting.
Here's Brandon Crawford. 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back in the first. And that one wrapped foul. Randy Crawford, a kid who grew up a Giants fan. His dad had season tickets at Candlestick Park and then at, what was it initially, Pac Bell Park. And now it's even up. And that one is inside. Next pitch misses, and that's ball 3.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. The pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
It's not easy laying off that pitch. It's designed to fool you, but he just wasn't fooled at all.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Luis Severino done for the afternoon, and he leaves in a one-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. Domingo Germán comes on now.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep them within striking distance.
Mike Yastrzemski up here. He's done some damage. Launched a homer at his first at bat back in the first.
Yeah, that was a tone setter, no doubt. I mean, you can stomach an early solo homer, but a 3-run shot just doesn't go down quite as smooth.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
And the batter now, Lamont Wade Jr. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Crawford, the lead runner out at second. Yastrzemski on at first with 2 down. The next pitch misses, and it's 2-0.
2-0.
2 on, 2 outs. Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. Here's a 3-0. And there's the automatic. And it's filled up.
Down is full.
In there. Got him looking for the K. A controversial called strike 3 to end the inning. Tidy work out of the Yankee bullpen there. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Giants 5 and the Yankees 4. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the 6th. And here's the catcher, Kyle Higashioka. Minaya back to work. And that one missing low. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Johnny Brebbia up and throwing for Gabe Kapler. Alexander getting loose as well. The pitch. And it's just foul. That was close. The pitch. That misses the zone. Now 2 balls and a strike. Just off the outside part of the plate. Harrison Bader waiting to hit for the Yankees. (3-1) now. And strike 2. And there's ball 4. Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. That's it for Sean Minaya, and we'll be back with their first arm out of the pen after a quick break. So the Giants with a new pitcher on the hill, Anthony DeSclafani.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
No outs, runner at first. Harrison Bader stepping in now for the Yankees. And that one fouled off.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Next offering is down low. And 1-1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Next offering misses. And that's ball 2.
2-1.
And downstairs.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
Swing and a tapper. But there's no play. That's an infield single.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
And next for New York, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Trying to move the runners over. Over to Crawford. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
2 on, 1 out. DJ LeMahieu stepping in now for the Yankees. Check swing. He went, and it's 0-1. Two on, 1 out.
Oh, that's low. That's a ball.
On the ground right side. Feeds to second. Out there. Back to first. Double play. Nice job getting over, and that ends the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. We're through 6 full. It's the Giants 5 and the Yankees 4. Top of inning number 7, and digging in for San Francisco, Michael Conforto. And the right-hander back to work. There's a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Next offering is in for a strike. And a pitch. That's off the mark. And the count 1-2. The 1-1 is fouled off. Here's a 1-2. And that's outside.
It's a good take.
And the 2-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Got him out on the front foot. Couldn't keep the hands back long enough and played right into the hands of the pitcher.
Here's Joey Bart now. Next pitch is popped up. Racing, makes the catch. And there's 2 away.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
So the batting order turns over. And up next for San Francisco, Thairo Estrada. Ground ball right side. Torres over to first. And that is that. Nothing doing there for San Francisco. They lead at 5-4. Back in the Bronx, bottom of the 7th, and stepping in for the Yankees, Aaron Judge. The right-hander back to work. And ball 1. Bounce to third. Davis. Tosses to first. Judge out on the play. Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now.
Oh, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
And a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. On a line. Fair ball.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
So they bring on the veteran, Scott Alexander.
And he comes on here for the first time this season, and I'm sure there's some nerves involved in that, so we'll see how he settles in.
At the plate, Anthony Rizzo. Swung on, belted. Way back there. And that one is out of here. Anthony Rizzo circles the bases. His first homer of the year. It's 6-5. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because he wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at bat. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Here's Gleyber Torres. Pitch misses outside. 1-0. Still only one out here in the inning. So 2 balls and no strikes. And that's outside.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
And there's a foul ball. And a 3-1 on the way. And fouled off. Three and 2 now. And that's a strikeout looking. He's got to be frustrated with that call.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Cabrera stands in now and watches strike one. Oh, and 2 now. And that one is inside ball one. Check swing. Now a look down to first. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's tightened up a bit at 6-5 now. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Michael King.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Now it's J.D. Davis. The line to kick the pitch. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one. And a strike on the outside edge. Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Clay Holmes preparing to come on if needed. Oh, and 2 to Davis. Fights it off. He'll see another. And a pitch.
1-2.
That's down and in. That one 95 to finish him off.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
And now Jack Peterson. And first offering is fouled off. The tying run at the plate. Little chopper rolls foul. Next offering in the dirt. Now 1-2. Checks his swing. Now an appeal to third. No, he held up. Left-hand hitter waits. That one outside. 3-2 now. Mitch Haniger in the on-deck circle.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at-bat.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
And now here is Mitch Haniger. And first offering is fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. The 0-2. And now 1-2.
No signs of wavering on the mound here in the eighth. He's looking rock solid so far.
Bounce to the right side. Rizzo takes it to the bag, and that will end the inning. Giants go down quietly. This one remains close, 6-5. Johnny Brebbia will take over here.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Kyle Higashioka stepping in now for the Yankees. And here it comes. That one finds the zone. Strike one. Right through there for a strike.
Now just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
Next one is off the plate. Now 1-2. Sets him down on strikes. Strike three called on a slider at the knees.
Well, this is no secret. That slider is going to be his go-to pitch. Everyone in the ballpark knows it. It's a massive part of his arsenal, and he'll throw it a lot and in pretty much any count, any situation, and he's going to look to punch guys out as well. I tell you what, the effectiveness of that slider is always a big key for him.
Bader stands in here, takes ball one low. Next offering is in for a strike.
1-1.
Swings through that.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Swing and a miss. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike three.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with two strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Connor Falefa stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. That misses, and that is ball one. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Yastrzemski under it. And he makes the catch. And that'll do it. Yanks held in check. They lead it, however, it's 6-5.
In the background is a blind spot.
New pitcher for the Yankees, Clay Holmes. He has a great slider with tons of movement. And the batter will be the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. And the pitch. And there's the strike.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
It's through for a hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Well, that at bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really great job coming through right there. It's got to feel good. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
No outs, runner at first. And up next for the Giants, Mike Yastrzemski. In there, and it's 0-1.
No ball, one strike.
One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Swing and a miss. And that's strike two.
For a guy that's been swinging the bat, well, all game long, that was a pretty ugly swing right there. I'm sure he'll tighten it up on this next pitch.
Here's the 0-2.
1-2.
And a ball evens the count. And that's downstairs and outside. Lamont Wade Jr. waiting for a turn at the plate. To kick the 3-2. Got him swinging. And here's the first baseman, Lamont Wade Jr. Swinging a foul straight back. And takes low for ball one. And that's outside. Right-handed reliever. Smoked on the ground to second. The feed for one. The double play ends it right here.
Any day of the week, a pitcher will take 2 for 1. Nice double play to get him out of the jam. They get the W. Way to go, guys.
6-5 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
For the victorious Yankees, 6 runs on 12 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Giants, 5 runs on 5 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 27 minutes. Our paid attendance here at Yankee Stadium this afternoon, 47,309. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please get home safely.